any of that, I'm Rebekah, and feel free to turn your camera on or turn it off. It's up to you. If you do turn it on, I'll be able to give you some corrections and stuff based on placement, but if not, that's fine too. So go ahead and lay down on your back. So you have your feet placed flat on the ground. Your hands are going to be in a diamond shape on your belly, right around the belly button. Okay, and then from there, we're going to take a deep inhale, trying to fill up the balloon inside your hands. So take a deep inhale, and deep exhale. As you exhale, really push out the air, starting with the thumbs, engaging all the way down to the bottom of the fingertips of the belly, lower belly. We're going to do that a few more times. So deep inhale in, really inflating this balloon. And deep exhale out, engaging all the way down as you push your breath out. Repeat that twice more. Start to get warmed up in the belly. And last time, deep inhale in. And deep exhale. Good, and right here, extend your left leg long, right leg comes into the chest. Pull it in as close as you can. You can roll this ankle a few times each way. Keep doing that. Just the music. And once you've done that, you can pull it across the chest. Lay this leg down on the ground. Other arm comes to a 90-degree angle. Really rotate the spine right here. Also, your bottom leg right here should be straight. Slowly pulling it back. This time you're going to let the leg roll to the outside, and you can loop that leg under the knee. Also, if you like, you can always roll out the hip. Roll it a few times each way. And once you finish with that, go ahead and extend the legs straight up to the ceiling. Arms go by your sides. Really making sure right here that your leg is lengthened out as much as possible, because we're going to start one leg circle, and I really want you to try to shoot energy out the toes all the way around. Going all the way around, making sure your hips are staying really stable and not wiggling back and forth by engaging the core, sucking in the belly button towards the mat. And twice more this way. Reverse directions. And same thing, just really making sure those hips are staying really stable by engaging the core. So let's finish up this last one. Bring it back into the chest. Pull it in a few times, loosen it up. And release all the way down to the ground. Okay, pulling in the other knees to the chest. And rolling that ankle again. When you're ready, pulling it across the chest, letting it fall on the floor. Other arm comes to a 90-degree angle and really twisting the spine again. Really straightening the bottom leg, making sure it's engaged. And pulling it back. Letting it fall to the outside, lifting this elbow under the knee. And when you're ready, pulling it straight up for one leg circle on the left side. Right here, again, really making sure that this leg is lengthening out as much as possible, trying to reach your toes out almost trying to paint a picture with your toes all the way around on each wall. So you make it one right circle, engaging the abs. If you want to increase the difficulty of this exercise, you can always make a bigger circle, or if you want it a little bit easier to prevent some hip swing, you can always make a smaller circle to stay more around the top. Reverse direction. And one last one. We're pulling it back into the chest. Hold in and release a few times. And then releasing the leg all the way down. Good, so while we're here, flexing the feet, making sure the legs are really engaged. Arms coming up, straight up to the ceiling. So it's really easy right here when we lift the arms for the ribcage to come open and arch the back. So we're gonna practice real quick, making sure this ribcage stays sewn closed as you slowly bring the arms up. Keep the ribcage really tight. And back in. Just getting a feel for how you hold in the ribcage and the core underneath the ribcage. And last time, keeping the arms all the way up, letting them relax on the floor. Again, keeping the ribcage sewn as tight as possible. And now we're gonna start roll up. So before you start that, just kind of like look up for a second. So a lot of times when we roll up, I see people initiate the movement with the arms, so they'll pull up real quick, and that totally lets go of the lower abs, which is what we're really trying to get right now. So instead, take a deep inhale in, and as you exhale, you're gonna keep the arms completely in line with the head, tucking to the chest, making sure you're staying in line that whole time, rolling all the way up, so you're not skipping this front part, by reaching the arms forward. So, ready? Deep inhale in, and deep exhale out, slowly rolling up. Keeping the head around the hands, rounding out the chest to come up and over. And once you get over here, just relaxing over the legs. If you want a deeper stretch in the top of the back, you can tuck chin to chest right here. And rolling it up. Crossing right foot over. Left arm comes over that right foot, and you're going to twist the spine. Climbed up the tree of life, kicked out of paradise. Living good, living evil is the toss of the dice. Couple of wild eyes, cup full of high life. She's an angel and a devil. Relax it down, sitting all the way up. Right here, really flexing those feet, trying to almost get the heels up off the ground because the legs are so straight. Really pushing these shoulders down, trying to create a contraction right here in the core. And then pushing this down, you're going to tuck chin to chest. And exhale, pass the feet 3 times. 1, exhale 2, and exhale 3. Alright, good. Roll it all the way back, vertebrae by vertebrae. Slowly. Keep the head in line with the arms, and all the way back. Again, making sure that ribcage is closed right here. Okay, so we're gonna roll up one more time. Chin to chest. And rounding out the chest. Up and over. Again, tucking chin to chest for a deeper stretch up here. And rolling it up. Tucking left leg over. Right hand comes up and over and twist. Good. Bring it back. Okay, now this time, we're gonna open our feet out to the width of the mat, or if you don't have a Pilates mat, just kind of open it a little bit further than the hips width apart. I'm gonna come to a T this time. So right here, we're gonna really try to lift up and off the sits bones, lengthening up as much as possible. But instead of trying to reach forward, up and forward with the chest, try to feel like there's a string at at the center of your back. You're gonna pull it up towards the ceiling, lengthen that part up, up, up. Good, you're gonna lengthen up and over, and exhale, pass the foot 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Up and over the other side. 1, 2, and 3. One more time each way, and lengthen up and over each time. 1, exhale 2, exhale 3, and other side. Good. Close it out. Rolling it back. Now we're going to add a little bit of a modification to the roll up. So this is called teaser prep. If you have trouble with this, it's okay. It usually takes me a few weeks to build up to get people to build the strength for it. And so definitely don't be discouraged. If you are having trouble, you can always, instead of having the leg up, you can bring this leg down to the ground, but just make sure that this knee is up. So starting with the right leg up, see how my knees are connected right here? Make sure you maintain that the whole time, really flexing through this foot. So arms are up like before, rib cage is closed. Slowly rolling it up. And once you get to the top, try to reach a little further, and rolling it back. One more time like this. And reach. And all the way back. Good. Switch legs. Bring it up. And bring it down. One more time. Okay. Now if you want a really difficult challenge, you can place both legs up, like in a V stance, or if not, you can have your feet flat on the floor, sorry, just like my legs are right now. We're going to do this once, so laying back, keeping your rib cage closed. Legs are either up or flat on the ground. Bring it all the way up. Once you get here, you're going to tap. And no matter where you are, you're going to come up to the sit right here. Tabletop is where the legs are. Arms can either be grabbing the legs, or you can have them open. It's up to you. We're going to twist the spine. If you're having any problems with your legs, or if you just want it to be a little bit easier, your legs can be again flat on the ground. This is just a little more challenge. We're going to open one of the legs, arms out. Really tap on the ground. Up. Lift out. Really focusing on lengthening the fingers out away from the body. And once more. Last round. And down. Good. Okay, so there's one more series we're going to do before I give you guys some water. So roll it over. Standing up. We're going to go right back down for a second. So if you can't see my head for a second, I'm sorry. Okay, so standing up, make sure the back of the mat so you have space to scoot forward, because we're going to walk back to downward dog and into a plank. So at the back of your mat, arms coming up. If you can still see me in the mirror, you're going to lengthen out and down to forward fold. If you're having trouble reaching the ground, just reach wherever you can on your knees and try to inch a little bit forward at a time, really breathing the whole time. From here, we're going to bend the knees and straighten up. Bending again. If you want a challenge, you can place the hands behind the feet or directly on the feet, but it's not hard to go behind the feet. Really pulling with the hands as you straighten your legs. Good. We're going to walk it forward to a downward dog. Walk out the feet. And pushing both heels into the ground. You can shift your weight back into the legs to get a deeper stretch down the backs of the legs if you'd like. Or if not, you can just stay centered right here. Okay, deep breath in. Deep breath out. We're going to shift forward to a plank. Right here, really making sure that the legs are really straight and the lower back is not arched like this. You want to tuck it in as much as possible. Taking 2 really big deep breaths right here. And tricep push-up to arch. Arch back. Right here, roll the shoulders down and head comes up. Bring the head to neutral. Turn your head to the right. Roll it around. To the left. And back center. Left. Roll it around. Right. And center. Right, we're going to lengthen out and down. Tuck those toes back underneath. Hands are right below the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. Push it right back up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more deep breath in. And deep breath out. Push it back to downward dog. This time walking the feet in towards the hands. Hold it here and forward fold for a second. It should be a little bit more warmed up now. Bend the knees as you like. Straighten. Or if you want to deeper stretch down the side of the leg, you can bend one leg and really push the weight into this hip right here. Finish this up at your convenience and slowly rolling it up, shaking it out. Okay, and now we're gonna have like a quick minute water break. If y'all have any questions or anything, or if you guys just wanna say hey, feel free to do that right now. Otherwise, I'll mute myself so we can get a water break for a second. Also, if y'all can hear me, there's something else that I failed to mention earlier. On the UREC website, we now have a list of all the other classes that are being offered right now. I'm sure most of you guys saw my class from that and got the link from that. But if you guys just saw it from my Instagram story, if you just go to the UREC online portal, we have a list of all the classes that are going to come up, and we have different suggestions and stuff for any other classes you want to take virtually. So if you have any questions about that, you can either ask me or you can look online. Okay, start to regroup a little bit. We'll come back. Okay, awesome. So we have about 10 more minutes. I'm gonna do a short little back series. It is gonna work your hamstrings and your lower back, and it is gonna be difficult. I'm just letting you know now, but it's something that I find a lot of people struggle with, especially as students and people in the workforce, because we're sitting all day. And so we don't really develop that lower back strength and flexibility that we really need. And so this is a really important exercise, and I'll be giving you guys some modifications as well to practice if you're still trying to build up that strength and flexibility. After that, I'm gonna go into some legs, so I'm just letting y'all know what's coming up. So we're gonna start standing up. You're gonna face the side. Good. And so your hips are gonna be, your legs are gonna be pretty wide. I don't know if you can see, but a little bit wider than shoulder stance. So the wider it is, the easier it will be for you. Arms are gonna come up. You're gonna lengthen up and over. You don't have to do it yet, I'm just showing you. But in this position, it's really easy to lean back right here. And another thing that really happens is people round up in the upper spine. So you want to feel like there's somebody pulling you from like right where the hands are. They're pulling you out of the heels and up over the toes. So your weight should be up and over the toes, almost like trying to balance a little bit. That's going to lengthen that the bottom of the spine. But the upper spine, I really want you to lengthen out as much as possible and really feel like you have like a string in the middle of the head and try to pull it out towards the side wall right here. So really lengthening out the spine as much as possible. And if you can see yourself in either your computer screen or a mirror nearby, making sure that the upper back is in complete line, the same plane as your back, like the lower back, sorry. So we're gonna start by going up and going up and over. Staying here for a second. Just try to figure out this position for yourself, seeing how you need to shift the weight forward, off the heels and into the toes, lengthening out as much as possible. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna lengthen out and down to a hinge. Tap on the ground, get to a 45-degree angle, and coming back up. And lengthening down, really breathing, and up. Good. Down. If you're having trouble straightening your legs, you can always open the legs wider. And up. And down. And up. Good. Arms come to the side. Staying right here. Really try to lengthen this head out and away from you. We're going to bend the knees as the arms come up and over. Try to stay completely straight back. And push the arms to the side, coming straight up. Again, 2. Twice more. And 4th time. Now we're going to twist. This is the last thing we're going to do. We're going to twist to where one arm comes in the ground, other arm comes up. Try to keep your hips directly in line, not really moving the hips. Again, it's really easy to shift the hips as we do this, so really try to make sure they stay completely still. Just rotating the shoulders, the waist. And one more time, the other side. And arms coming up over the head. Hold it out for a second. And up. Okay, so if you didn't feel that in your hamstrings or lower back, just come stay after and come talk to me and we'll work on the positioning because this is a really difficult position to master. It takes a long time to really get the strength and flexibility you need for it. So the modifications I was talking about earlier to work yourself up to this is that you'll be in that same position, but you'll have your arms up and you can just slowly lower, staying out of the heels to this 90-degree position and just hold it for about 8 counts or about 3 or 4 deep breaths and then slowly coming up. For my people who are really struggling with that, I always give them like a little assignment to do that every morning about 4 times. Just really take a few deep breaths while you get down there and back up, opening the legs out even wider if you're having trouble straightening the knees. Okay, so now I'm gonna stop hurting your back, go down to the ground, we're gonna work on some legs. I don't have much time, so I'm gonna do shoulder sequence. Gonna be up on the hands and knees. So for this one, it's a little bit of a series. We're gonna start off with the glutes, and so for this one, we're gonna open it up and down. Your leg, you can kind of see, is going to stay at a 90-degree angle right here, really making sure that the foot doesn't come into this. So we're going to look up and down. That's going to be 8 times. You're going to lengthen it out and in 8 times. Pulse 8 times, and we're going to hold. After that, I'll give it a little second, and then we'll work on some other legs. But for now, we're just really making sure that you're not leaning. So it's really easy right here to lean into this hip, but then we get into the side back right here. And working muscles we really don't want to concentrate on right now. So go ahead, get set. We're gonna work on some glutes. Okay. Get set. And lift. Up. And down. Again. One more time. Now hold it up. The lengthening is going to be 4 times. Out and in. Now lengthen it out and hold it out. Next time, we're gonna pulse, almost there. 3, 2. One more time, 5, 6, 7. Hold it up. Breathe, almost there. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, take a second. Stretch it out. I know this one's a killer, but it's real short. It's really easy to knock out. When y'all are ready, go ahead and get set for the next one. And start up, up, just 4 more of this. Hold it up, lengthening out 4 times. Good, 1 more, hold it out. Halfway there on the side, y'all, you got it. Pulse, 1, 2. Hold it up, breathe, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, pull it higher, 2, and 1. Good. You'll feel that tomorrow. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. You can lay on your bed, pull one leg up and over, stretch out the glute real quick. If you want a deeper stretch, you can come closer to the leg, but if you don't want a deeper stretch, you can always scoot back. Hold on, chart. Okay, Faith, if you can hear me, stay after and I'll look at your positioning and we can work on it because it might be something, you might be leaning or something. We'll figure it out because it should be working the sides of the glutes, but it shouldn't really be the hips. So let's stay and talk. Go ahead, switch sides. Awesome. How much time do we have? Oh, well, we are done. Let's just sit on our butt real quick. Do a tiny little pull down. Put your hand on your knees. Roll the head to the right. And reverse. Roll it back. And back forward. Okay. Awesome. Well, thanks y'all so much for coming today. If you guys have any questions or concerns, like thank you, Faith, for writing something. But yeah, if it's something like that, if you guys have any questions about a particular exercise or even just want to know a different exercise that would make it harder or not so hard, for sure stay after and I'll help y'all. So again, thanks so much and I hope to see y'all next week. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Bye, thank you.
Thanks, Rebekah.
Bye, thanks, Emma. Okay, is Faith still here? Oh, Faith, there you go.
I'm still here. I'm still here.
Okay, can you get in that position and show me real quick what you were doing?
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, so I was did this.
Wait, hold on, let me stop the music, I can't hear you. All right, there we go, sorry. What were you saying?
Can you see me?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So I was doing this.
The clam was what was hurting you?
Yeah, but my hips was hurting really bad.
Okay, can you show me where it was on the hip? Was it like the butt on the outside?
No, it's like the joint.
Okay, whenever you lift your leg out to the side, try to lengthen it away from you. So like growing up in dance, I developed this thing in my hip where it was grinding every time I was lifting my leg. Yeah, and it does it sometimes in clam if I'm not careful. And so sometimes if you contract too much, because sometimes whenever the exercise gets really difficult, it's really easy to just like squeeze everything, which is not really how we're supposed to do it, but it happens, you know. And so I would really think about breathing as much as possible. And when you lift your knee, really lengthen it out and away from you as much as possible instead of just squeezing. So when you're up in this position, you're gonna wanna lengthen out and away, trying to reach your knee past the side. Can you see it? Is that helping at all?
Okay.
Reach your knee out and down.
Okay, yeah. That's not too much better.
Okay, and then was the lengthening out hurting you as well, or was it just the clams?
Let's say it's a little bit pain, but not as much as when I flip it like that. Or when I just keep it like this for a while, and then it hurts really bad.
Also, were you flexing your foot or were you pointing your foot, or neither?
Neither.
Okay, I would maybe try pointing your foot instead of flexing, because flexing, you're gonna like really squeeze it more and contract it. So try to point the foot instead.
Okay.
Good, and maybe bring your knee or your foot out a little bit. So less 90 degree, more like halfway between bent and straight.
Okay.
Sorry. It's typical when I'm not with you, completely fix it.
I understand, yeah.
Yeah, so instead of like a 90 degree, just like lengthen out a little bit until you put down and out. Because that puts a lot less pressure on the hip right here.
Oh, I see. Okay. I mean, I was just thinking, like with this crack in my hip joint, I was thinking, is that normal? Is there something wrong?
It happens with me, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Because a lot of it, yeah, we would lift it up even like a short distance off the ground. My hip was still making that grinding noise. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's really painful, but I would also warm your hips up maybe more. So before class starts, you can just like stretch a little bit, get a little bit more warmed up. That's why it's a little bit more looser. So you're gonna have a little bit less of that tension right there.
Okay, I think I would work on that too. And then how do I do like the warming up exercise for the hips?
Hold on. It's kind of hard for me to hear you. I don't know if, ooh, that's probably why. There we go. Talk again?
I said, what type of exercise would I do to warm up my hip joint?
To warm them up?
Yeah, to warm it up, to warm up my hip joint.
Okay, so you can just stretch it out with a few different stretches. You can just do butterfly, or you can even do like, what I really like is you'll be right here, bend the knees, and you slowly just shift side to side. Okay. I like that one a lot to loosen it up. You can do the pulse right here. There's a bunch of different things you can do. You can just do like normal lunges, but I find like what you're talking about is more like the interior, because that's when I feel it too. Yes, I would just like do anything that has like the legs open, even a straddle or a butterfly. So I'm gonna just like warm it up that way.
Okay. I was just thinking that's really strange, and maybe it's just me, but
no, it's not.
Or if I'm doing something to hurt it more than to help it or something.
Yeah, no, especially in plank, I get a lot of people asking me about planks because a lot of people have lower back pain in a lot of the planks.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really common because our entire lives, people in planks are like, okay, get your butt down, get your butt down. And so instead of just getting the butt down properly, it's not realizing that we're letting go of the lower belly. And so it's causing a lot of tension in the lower spine right here.
Oh, I see.
And the way to like prevent that is you're gonna try to like, tuck the pubic bone towards the belly button and like get like a zipper and try to like tuck this in. And if you're having a hard time even like visualizing that right here, you can start in a downward dog. Instead of initiating the movement with the shoulders, try to initiate it with the tailbone, tucking it underneath, getting to this plank right here and holding that.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's something that I hear from so many people. So that's really common too.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, thanks for asking though.
Thank you.
Yeah, does anybody else have any questions on anything or?
I had a quick question. So I can never like roll up. When you were showing in the end how people kind of jerk to get up, is exactly what I do. Is there a trick that I'm missing?
Okay, it's not necessarily a trick. It's the strength building, and it's really difficult because even I'm shaking while I'm explaining it because it's like the really, really like low belly that we're trying to target right
now. You say low belly, so I just don't know if I'm not concentrating on the right parts of the body, like trying to pull
No,
up.
yeah, it definitely is. So whenever you're down, tucking chin to chest, and if you want to like work on it without having to use the arms to come up, you can always just place the hands on the legs and slowly tuck to the chest until you build the strength to keep the arms up too and keep those, because that makes it literally so much harder pulling it up with the arm.
Okay, that's a good idea. All
Yeah,
right.
just working your way up.
Okay. Well, thanks for your workout today.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Stay safe.
Yeah, you too.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Does anybody else have any other questions or anything or concerns? Oh, thank you, Janice. Thanks for coming. Okay. Bye.
You're welcome.
Bye, Faith.
Great, Rebekah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You are welcome. Nice form. Good explanation, you know, the poses, the breathing, everything was wonderful. I mean, very, very good, very professional. You look good too. So.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, I took Pilates for like 6 years with this like incredible woman, and she taught me so much. And so I just try to do everything like her because she was amazing. So I was hoping it was good because I'm just trying to be like her. But thank you.
Oh.
It's a lot from you. So.
Well, I don't know what she was like, but you were great. So,
Thank you so much.
so you did, yeah.
How'd your class go? Was it good?
Huh?
How'd your class go? You were on Tuesday, right?
Tuesday. I think, yeah, it went well. Yeah.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah. It's, and you're very, you know how to maneuver around, and you know, your music and the way you're moving around, and you communicate with the people and all. So I think you know, with the participants and all, you come across as very confident, and that's excellent. Yeah.
Thank you. I was worried about the music because I can't hear it. You know what I mean? And me and Melissa tested it out for a long time, but I have no idea like what's playing for you guys. So I just put it on my normal playlist and hope it goes along with the movement.
It did. You had a what's that group? Older group, like I can't remember their name right now, but yeah, the music was good. It wasn't too loud, it wasn't too low. You could hear the music without anything being over. Yeah.
Right, that's
awesome. Fleetwood Mac, that's what it was.
Right, yeah, I love their music. I have so much of their music in my playlist.
Yeah, their music is good. It's got a good beat to it, good sound to it, and good, and not too harsh or too loud. You know, too. You know what I'm talking about? Not too much. Just nice.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Well, thank you so much. I'm gonna come to your class. What time is it on Tuesdays?
same time, 5 to 5:30.
I wish we had more time because it's really difficult to like fit everything into half an hour.
It really is. I know what you're saying. That was my concern is that I was going to go over, and so I had Melissa was hosting me, so that helped because she timed me. You know, she had the thumb. It's 1 minute. You know, and that helped. But you got it right there. You realized you had a minute. You said I got it 1 minute, and then you did your. So it went really well. You weren't right in the middle of an exercise and had to finish it real fast. You know, that's my concern. Oh God, I gotta rush this exercise, you know, but
Right.
no, not at all. So
Okay, awesome. Well, thanks so much. I appreciate it.
you're so welcome, and I'll come to yours next Thursday as well.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, and I'll be at yours. I'm always looking to figure out what other people are doing, see what I can do better and stuff, and get tips from everybody.
That helps, and that's exactly that. I've got some tips from you today, so yeah. So I think that's good. You know, so we can learn from each other. But
Okay, awesome.
All right.
Well, again, thanks so much, and I'll see you soon.
I look forward to it. Happy Easter.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Bye bye.